Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is Emmy here, and I'm going to be doing a little health update for you guys in this video. Whole fitness journey, goals, everything update. Just kind of going through some shifts that I have made recently over the last couple months and where my goals are heading into 2025. So just a brief overview. I have been on my fitness journey now for like 4 or 5 years or so consistently, and a big part of that was working with a fitness coach, and then I became certified for personal training and nutrition, and now I am a fitness coach and I coach women who were in a similar position to me, just not feeling the best, having a iffy relationship with food, and knowing that they want to do something about it and get to the other side where they can just live their life, and fitness is just easily a part of it. So I have pretty much done it all. I went through a reverse diet, I went through a bulk, I went through a cut. I've been maintaining now for about 2 years, a little bit of bulks in there and then just maintaining, and yeah, it's been quite a journey. And through all of this, I do it through strength training and just focusing on nutrition. So those are the two components that I like to focus on in my fitness journey. I'm not much of a runner or anything like that, mainly just focusing on strength training, lifting in the gym. I occasionally went for a couple lap swims over this past summer. I used to be a swimmer, so we're just doing a little bit of that, nothing crazy there. And then I just go for walks a lot, nothing crazy, but yeah, that's kind of like the overview of what I have been doing, and everything was truly great, and my fitness journey has been going so well. Just this past year I felt like something was off in my body, and I just knew, like, yeah, something wasn't right. So I ended up seeking out a functional medicine doctor because I just knew I needed to. So I was working with a fitness coach and really focusing on bodybuilding, but I put that on a pause to work with this functional medicine doctor because that's what my body needs right now. And I guess I'll just dive into what we discovered. I'm not gonna go like crazy in depth to it all, but just kind of dive into it and then explain what I have been doing to help heal all of this. So at the end of August, I did what is called a Dutch test, and this is essentially a test for your hormones, and it goes a little bit deeper into it than just a traditional blood test. So it was also testing like cortisol levels, and there were some interesting insights from this test that really helped me kind of validate what I was feeling, helped me be able to identify what I needed and be able to take action from that, and with the help of the functional medicine doctor, obviously. So it felt really good to finally have some answers on why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Like, I was just feeling super exhausted, just not really 100% like myself. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. I wasn't like depressed or anything like that. Like, I'm a very like normal regulated person in that sense, but it just like wasn't, I don't know, I really don't know how to describe it. So, like, I was missing my period, wasn't having it for a really long time, so definitely knew some things were off. So yeah, I finally had some answers, and it felt really good to be able to take the next steps and start implementing certain routines, certain supplements that are going to help me. And they're not supplements that I have to take forever, they're just for right now, and really just get my body to a place where it can function optimally. So I'm not going to go like over the whole Dutch test and my results, but I'll go over the main components. So first off, my estrogen and progesterone were completely tanked. Didn't have much of that, and my testosterone was in an okay place, but again, the estrogen and progesterone were extremely low and lower than they should be for my age. So definitely was like, whoa, okay, that's crazy, and now it's time to take some steps to fix that. The other interesting thing was my cortisol levels. So it would start pretty high in the day for like the normal range, but it wouldn't go up from there. I actually had low cortisol levels. My cortisol levels just never spiked up like they should, and this is why I would like crash like mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and just be exhausted. I would have energy drinks so often and feel like I need to have them, and that's not normal. Like, you should not have to rely on an energy drink every single day to get through the day. So yeah, that is my results that I got, and some actions that I have taken since then. Like I already mentioned, implementing certain supplements that are going to help support what's going on, and there has been big changes already. I've been in this for a couple months now, and I have been getting regular periods, which is great. So that's a big plus because I was not having that before, and that was like my main thing that I wanted to get out of this. So really excited about that. Another huge thing is I hardly have caffeine anymore. Like, I don't. And how I was able to get to this point is, since I had low cortisol, usually people think like, oh, we always have high cortisol, but I had low cortisol, so I started taking this certain supplement that essentially extends the half-life of cortisol. So taking it various times throughout the day, and I went through an 8-week cycle, and I don't really feel like I need it that much anymore, like the supplement, and that's good. You don't want to be on that forever. And same thing with all the other supplements. Like, the goal is not to be supplementing forever. It's to get my body to a good place where it's like, okay, now we can function. And part of this is implementing other habits into my life. So screen time, for example. Getting off my phone at night and not looking at it in the morning is huge. I feel like we all hear this and know this, but actually taking action and implementing it is a whole other thing. So getting sunlight in the morning when I can, instead of looking at my phone, is huge. Getting outside, getting fresh air in the morning, and sticking to regular like sleep and waking schedules as much as I can control. That has been a big difference as well. I have been not really drinking. I don't drink really ever anyways, but I just kind of stopped, and I don't really care to drink in the first place, so that's not hard for me. And that wasn't one of my protocols either. That was just something I was like, I'm just gonna not do it right now. I don't really feel like it. So that's that. So you can see a lot of this is routines and focusing around sleep and rising times and screen time and staying away from that blue light too much, and finding different ways to relax, because relaxing to me used to be, I'm gonna scroll on my phone forever. I'm gonna binge watch a Netflix show, and while I enjoy Netflix, while I enjoy scrolling on my phone, staring at the screen all day is not what, like, you might think it's relaxing you, but it's really not. So trying to find different ways to get that relaxation time, like going for a walk outside. I have always been loving walks, but I've made it more of a point to get outside every day, because majority of the time, like, if you think about it, how much time you spend inside, it's kind of crazy. And just go get outside, okay? I don't know, like, I think the statistic is, do not quote me on this whatsoever, but like, most Americans spend about like 90% of their day inside, which is crazy. And it's so true. If you just think about your day to day, like, you wake up, go to work, come back home, eat dinner, watch TV, go to bed. When did you get outside to walk to your car? Like, oh, that blows my mind, and it's kind of not good. So I've been trying to make a really big effort to get outside and making sure I'm reading more. I picked up reading this year before all of this started, but just really focusing in on reading and other things that are relaxing. And another big part of this journey has been detoxing. There's some things in there in my results that I should just support my liver more right now. So focusing on detoxing, like getting in the sauna 2 times a week, has been super beneficial. And it's beneficial for anyone. So whether or not you have like issues that you're worried about, you should just go use the sauna like a couple times a week. It's good for anyone. I've just been really focusing on things like that. And when it comes to training, I'm still lifting in the gym. I am just not going to crazy intensities right now because my body needs like rest recovery essentially. I can still train like hard, but I'm not going to failure on anything. If you know reps in reserve, I'm training pretty much in 3 to 4 reps in reserve. So been focusing on that for all of my workouts, keep my workouts under 60 minutes, which they usually are anyways, so hasn't been a big deal there. But yeah, that's kind of everything into a bow of what I have been doing so far. There's little other things that I am doing, like I have some skin stuff, conditions, I guess you could say, that we are now going to be focusing on a little bit. We're still focusing on everything else, but adding in other things that I'm like, oh hey, I have this actually I want to fix, and this I want to fix. I feel like the list is there, so yeah, we're gonna focus on that. Going into 2025, that is a whole other beast, and I feel like I have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't know if it's gonna happen in 2025 or not, just because of where I'm at and what I want to put my focus on, put my money towards as well. So 2025 is up in the air, but if I had it my way and everything could go as planned, I would love to do bodybuilding. Like, I would love that, but I don't know if it's gonna happen in 2025 or not. Hopefully I could do something like that, not 100% sure. I also have a friend who wants to compete in the high rocks competitions. I don't know if you know what that is, but they're very intense, and I honestly would like to challenge myself to do that once I am like good to go. Right now I'm focused on not doing any high intensity, high cardio things. That's just not what my body needs right now, and that high rocks race is very much high intensity. Maybe I could do that, but you know, I really do, if I'm able to focus on bodybuilding, I would love to. But if that doesn't happen this year, just due to wanting to put my best foot forward, I would put effort into the high rocks race, because I should be able to start training more intensely by then, to be able to properly train for it. If I could do both, that'd be great, but I'm not sure if I would be able to do both. So that's kind of what is on the horizon of my fitness journey. Hope this was interesting. I don't know, but that's my update. That's my health update. So thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe.